We gon' talk about it. Tamaya. We gon' talk about it. Tamaya. We gon' talk. Tamaya gon' talk about it. We gon' talk. Tamaya gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Tamaya. We gon' talk about it. Tamaya. We gon' talk. Tamaya gon' talk about it. We gon' talk. Tamaya gon' talk about Tamaya.
Hello. Welcome to the Tamaya Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about mental illness and how to understand the effects of that. Diving right in, first thing I want to talk about is how that affects yourself, your family, your community. As an advocate and a community member, I want to talk about when you don't work on your mental illness and you're not going to therapy. Maybe you're trying to heal with alcohol and drugs, maybe even some drugs, psychiatric drugs, but you're not healing. What the damages and the effects are on the family. For me, having a mother who's doing cocaine and taking Prozac and drinking and smoking weed at the same time, it's beyond mental illness. So it's a co-occurring disorder, which is where there's two problems at the same time. So you may have some schizophrenia, you may have some borderline personality disorder, and you may have some alcoholism or some cocaine use. Which one do we battle? Well, it's bigger than drugs, it's bigger than drinking, it's bigger than family. It's a spiritual issue. You have to talk about the healing. If what broke a person is not what we're talking about, they're never going to get better. So you can go to church your whole life and it doesn't work. You can have great teachers and they don't help. You can have an awesome dad and they don't break through to you. If what happened to you is bigger than life and you can't say it, how can you get any help on the things you never said? And that's what's leading to the mental health crisis: resentment, anger, tension, malice, jealousy, envy. That's what we're dealing with. But who's teaching on that? No one's trying to even address the problem. It's beyond pride. It's hate. And hate is the problem. If you continue to live in hate and you never forgive and you never heal, that's the problem. The mental health crisis starts there. It's not about being mad at people. Can you forgive them? I asked a friend, I said, what's the definition of forgiveness? How do I know if I forgive somebody? Do I have to sit with them and hang out? Is that what makes us friends? Hanging out again? Talking again? He said, no. When something bad happens to them, are you celebrating? Are you happy? Are you genuinely sad? I said, for me, I'm genuinely sad. Then you forgive them. What forgiveness is not wanting to see misfortune happen to those who hurt you. And accepting that and acknowledging, I'm past that. I don't want anything to happen to you because I'm good. Now, maybe on those days when I wasn't good, maybe I wanted to see you die, possibly. Who knows? But now that I'm healed and I forgive you, I no longer want to see bad things happen to you, and I'm your friend again. Now, do we talk every day? I don't know. But we can start working on that because I'm letting it go. That's for sure. Mental health for me, in my experience, is more than the textbooks or what people are trying to say. A lot of it is just unforgiveness, malice, ill will, and you can't let it go. And it's leading to resentment. So you turn into alcohol. You turn into alcohol, you turn into drugs, you turn into sex. You turn into everything and it's not working. It's not working. Why? Because it's not mental illness, it's not addiction, it's you. Brokenness. It's something bigger than that. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, you wouldn't be drinking and driving and being a bad example for your children for nothing. It had to be larger than life for it to get you this way, to see you down like this. For me, there was a dichotomy in the home. You see your dad, you see your mom, and you see one person, upstanding citizens, working for America, government official, then you see this person delinquent, in and out of jail, drug rehab, failing, not trying. And the person who's doing great, your dad is saying, why can't you be like me? I'm a great example. But I'm both of you. And you're forgetting it takes two to tell someone, yes, I can be my higher self sometimes, but I'm also my lower self. We are all two people at the same time, who we are and who we aspire to be. Sometimes we have to work on who we aspire to be instead of who we are. That's what this is. Can you do that? Then you don't have schizophrenia. Then you don't have bipolar. Then you're just sad, and we'll deal with that. Mental illness is when you can't conquer that. Can you conquer it? Okay, I understand it hurts and it's sad and it sucks. Can you get over it? That's the question I ask. That's what I ask. Even now, we do the prayers, we do the talking, we do the conversation. But I'm a coach too. And at the end of the day, the championship game, good, I get it. But do you think I'm bringing up somebody's mother who died? Not on that day, because we got other things to do today. We'll handle this day. Mental health and mental illness is this. Managing how you feel, compartmentalization. At 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, I'm mad. 11 o'clock to noon, I'm happy. Noon to 1, I'm sad. Managing it, putting it in a box. 3 o'clock, I have a meeting, and I have to turn up for that. And you can't let it slip. No days off, no sadness. Let's say your schedule gets booked and you don't have a lot of days booked for you to be sad. Well, then that's just a schedule. But you'll get back to a sad day and cry there. Don't mix those days. Don't mix those days, because when the team needs you to be a leader, you can't be breaking down. It's over. Once you break down, then they're all going to break down. Trust me on that one. They see you crying, they're going to go crying too. So we need you at all times. Save face, save character, push yourself. You may not feel good. It might be tough. It might be tough. Tough is mile. I remember I was trying to break my mile time record. I was in middle school. My time was 6:15. And I said, how can I ever break it? I followed Ryan Wolf. I ran a 5:43. Look at that. Follow someone faster and stay close. You won't be that far off. It takes a lot to do a lot. Being sad for too long is the problem. Mental health, especially in minority communities, we know there's not going to be a lot of therapy. We know you got to put those kids through school before you can go get your help for yourself. That's just cultural. That's just cultural. Everybody did that. Who in your family history have you ever heard went to a therapist and asked for advice in your entire history of your family? Me, not one person. Is that a good thing? I'm going to say no. But is it the truth? Yes. But could some of us have used some more information on any of the following topics? Violence, trauma, addiction, church, anything. Yes, we could all use it. Did it work out? Yes. But at the end of the day, if there's somebody who has a question to say, okay, how do I know what's appropriate and what's not appropriate? I'll say this. If your drinking involves you being violent or angry at all and not a fun person for everyone in the room, it's the biggest problem and you need to let it go. Because to me, that's not where it takes me. I like to have fun and tell jokes and rap and joke and sing. So you hanging out with these people who want to be sad. I tell my family, if y'all so happy, why y'all ain't smiling? My joy, my glow, you can see. You feel good. I'm here. I'm doing a show. Hey, I'm having a good time. But the point is, most people don't understand. They don't have any joy. They don't have any joy to give you. You're never going to have a good time again. Those days are over and they don't recognize it. You got to be the one to recognize it. We chasing a dream. I'm here having fun, being fluid, enjoying myself. Mental illness is this, not realizing it takes more than just hanging out to be a family. It takes more than just liking and subscribing to be a friend. You got to believe in me. You got to love me. We got to communicate outside of the work, outside of the family. Hey, how you doing? And nobody knows about this conversation. Who are you when no one's looking to me? A lot of people ain't mentally ill. They're just lonely. No one cares and you realize it. And that's making you sad. Well, I hate to go there, but God cares. And God can, because let's be real. Most people are self-centered. Most people at the center of this world have themselves in the center. That's a mental illness in itself. You ain't in the center, God's in the center. So that lets you know what people are looking for right there. They never want to tell you anything about God. They'll always want to talk to you. Should be a red flag right there. Trying to be my God. Let them tell you the truth. Mental health is important, but don't let people pull the wool over your eyes. Okay? Drinking all the time, red flag. What are you concealing? What are you hiding? What's hurting? Nothing's hurting. I just like my drink. Like I said, what's hurting? Based on my experience in my lifetime, and even in my own personal experience, is to mask or conceal some sort of trauma. Don't spend your life running from what it is, because maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Help somebody else. Yeah, you know what? This did happen, and I'm better for it. It made me strong. It's why I talk like this. It's why I'm a mother like this. It's why I'm a friend like this. It's why I'm a family like this. It's why I'm still active in the community like this. Because I'm connected, because I care, because I feel it in a different way. Oh, okay. Okay. See, you can't hide your passion. Sometimes you need to tell them. Sometimes we need to just show them. I can tell you the truth. That's why I'm out here trying to help the kids in the community, because I did it and I handled it. And I did. I did a really, really, really good job with it, but at the expense of my mental health. Not worth it. Not worth it. Just tell them all, go to HE double hockey sticks, because at the end, you give your life, you give your time, your energy, you sacrifice your body and your soul, and they still won't smile. It was never your fight. It was never your fight. Your mental health, sure, you need to give it to God. You need to trust God. But you also need to realize sometimes people don't know who you are. They don't know what you've been through. They don't know what you sacrificed, and you're losing your mind behind people who just don't understand. That's what I'm saying. Don't do that. If they don't understand who you are in your heart, maybe you aren't perfect. Maybe you do make a mistake here and there. You get drunk and things happen. But is it the end of the world? Is it the end of the world? No. No. So, point is this. Work on your mental health, but also work on your circle too. Keep people around you who want to hear you, who understand you, who heard you the first time when you say you sacrificed and you gave it all for whoever. You can't always erase every story. You have to tell them who you are sometimes. Thank you.
We gon' talk about it. Tamaya gon' talk about it. Tamaya gon' talk. Tamaya gon' talk about it. We gon' talk. Tamaya gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Tamaya gon' talk about it. Tamaya gon' talk.